What is up, J-Lex Familia? Welcome back to the motherfucking mess that is my channel. If you read the title, you know that today I am going to be answering some of your highly requested questions. But before I get to answering some of your questions, I want to let you know that I had a dream last night. Tell me why I had a dream that my man's ex side chick came to my house to prove to me that he had been lying to me for all of these years about what really went on in their relationship and how far their relationship actually went. I already know that if you are new to this channel, you're probably like, what the fuck did she just say? No, you heard me right. At one point in our relationship, I caught my man in this whole messy ass situation with some other girl. And yes, we are still together and we are even engaged now. I know that a lot of you guys asked me for the full story, details, background, everything regarding how I found out that my man was cheating on me. But that is honestly such a long story that I am gonna save that for a whole nother video. If you really want to see that video, bitch, with like receipts, I highly recommend that if you're not subscribed, you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and you turn on your notifications so that you don't miss that video. But for right now, let's get back into this video, this topic. But before we dive into my psychological issues and you guys start trying to figure me out and try to tell me exactly what my dream meant, I need to tell you a little bit of a backstory. I need to give you guys a chunk of information of what happened between my man and this girl so that you guys are able to understand my dream and how I feel right now. So when I was still in high school, my man was sneaking around with this girl who happened to go to the same school that I went to. Believe it or not, I actually ate at the same table with this girl on a couple occasions because then we had the same friends in common. We were also in the same exact grade. So I saw this girl around school. I knew who she was, but like I didn't know who she was, if that makes sense. Anyways, so eventually I found out what was going on behind my back between this girl and my man. This situation was such a mess. It was such a chaos that this girl and I actually had conversations face to face. We even saw each other at the mall. She stalked my house. Like, it was the craziest thing. To this day, I still have the conversation that this girl and my man had. I have some of the pictures. Like, I literally have every little piece of evidence because I am just a psychotic ass bitch. Okay, so I found out Alex and I separated. We even stopped talking, but eventually we got back together. I kid you not, a week after we got back together, this girl calls my phone. Some way, somehow, this girl got in contact with me. She got my number and she called me up. Remember I told you that I actually ate at the same table with this girl because we had friends in common? I am assuming that one of these friends actually helped her get my number. Like, they probably provided the number for her so that she was able to get in contact with me and mess with me. You honestly have to be very careful with who is sitting at your table eating with you because you never really know who has it out for you. You never really know people's intentions. And even after all of this happened, some of these friends still follow me on social media. And yes, I keep saying friends because I honestly do believe that these people were more her friends than they ever were my friends. There is something recently happening in my life through social media that includes these so-called friends. But to be honest, I don't want to get into the topic right now because it is a huge mess and I just do not want to drift off topic. So the girl calls my phone and she starts to tell me, oh, you don't know everything. Like, he is lying to you. Like, our relationship got serious. And she told me that Alex told her that he would leave me alone so that they can start dating and that he asked her to be his girlfriend. And she was telling me how official they were, and that Alex would pick her up from her house and like would take her out on dates, and like they would kiss. And she told me that she even went to Alex's house, met his mom, his dad, everything. Like, this girl was literally telling me all of these things that at the time I was not aware of. When I found out about what was going on between Alex and this girl, I literally only knew that they were texting each other, that they were flirting through text messages, and that they did see each other because they both played soccer, so they were able to see each other then. I also knew that they would go out with other friends in a group. You remember the friends I was just telling you about that I would eat at the same table with? Yeah, I honestly did consider some of these people my friends. No, not close friends, but friends. So you could only imagine how I felt when I saw pictures of my man and this girl hanging out with some of my so-called friends. So after this girl told me all of these things, I got on the phone with Alex and I confronted him. I told him every single thing that this girl claimed that they did together, that they kissed, and that he asked her to be his girlfriend, and that they were official, and that basically in their relationship, I was absolutely nobody. Alex said that it was literally nothing more than some flirty text messages and going out in groups. He said that yes, he did flirt with her through messages, but that he never actually kissed her in person. He never actually asked her to be his girlfriend. Like, they were getting to know each other, and that was basically that. So I was literally left between her telling me, no, he did, he kissed me, he asked me out, we were official, like, and Alex, who's telling me, no, it was not that deep, it didn't get that serious, we were just messaging each other. Yes, we did hang out, but it was always with the group, and like, I never kissed this girl. So I had a dream last night that this girl came to our house and she had proof. This girl literally had proof that they did kiss. She had proof that he did ask her to be his girlfriend, and basically she was proving to me that Alex had been lying to me for all of these years, and they really were that serious. Next thing I know, I wake up. And I know that you were expecting me to tell you that as soon as I opened my eyes, I whooped Alex's butt, but I did not. I wanted to, but I didn't. I told Alex about my dream, and like, he reassured me that like nothing that deep, nothing that serious ever went on between them two. And he told me that if that were true, he feels like that is something that I deserve to know, so that I could decide on my own whether or not I still wanted to make this relationship work. I do not know about you guys. Let me know that in the comments, but I swear, like, I have several dreams where like my man is cheating on me somehow, some way, and it's just like the craziest thing. Like, am I the only one, or like does this happen to anyone else? The first question is, how were you able to forgive Alex after he cheated on you? And to be honest, I feel like love got me through it. I loved him a lot, and even though he broke my heart, love is what pushed me to give him a second chance, because I wanted to know what our relationship could grow to be. And even though he like wandered off and like had this whole sneaky situation with some other girl, I genuinely did like us together. Like, I liked our time together, and I felt like it meant something to me, and I wanted it to mean something to him as well. When I confronted Alex about cheating on me, he admitted it. Basically, he admitted to it all. He showed me messages, he showed me pictures, he apologized. And I'm not saying that that is enough for you to be able to forgive someone after they break your heart, but I feel like I loved him so much, and like the fact that he did that, the fact that he did take responsibility for what was going on, it made me feel like he was acknowledging like there was a problem. Our relationship was really rough for months. To be honest, even years. Like, it took years for our relationship to be what it is now. I remember that after I found out that he was cheating on me with some other girl, Alex and I would fight so bad. We would get into these heated arguments. Like, we would be hanging out at his house having a good time, And from one moment to another, I would just like get so angry at him, and I'd scream at him, and I'd ask him to take me home because I just didn't think that it would work, and I didn't want to do it anymore. And like, it was like our relationship was damaged, and I didn't have like that energy and like the patience to like get through it. Like, he would apologize for it, and I feel like that's what kept me coming back, is that he understood what he put me through, and he understood that I was angry at him for a reason, and that he caused this, and that he brought this on himself. And like, not once did he ever try to like not validate my feelings. Like, not once did he ever tell me to just get over it, or it was not that big of a deal, like, why are you still mad, or like, I'm still with you, like, isn't that enough? Like, that never happened. I don't know, I felt like in a way it kind of showed love from his part. It was kind of like he was just like, I know what I did, and I know that the way that you're reacting right now, it was because of what I did to you. So, you know, like, I'm gonna give you your time and your space to get over it. And y'all, it was hard. It was very hard. It was very rough. But I honestly do believe that like it wouldn't have worked if like we both were not on the same boat. It took some time for me to really forgive Alex, and I cannot sit here and tell you that I fully trust Alex, or like that I fully have forgotten about what happened, you know, back then. And I genuinely do feel like Alex must have loved me to put up with me, you know. Another question that you guys asked, oh my god, like, these are getting intense. Will you never trust your man again after you found out that he cheated on you? And to be very honest with you, I have no clue. I have no idea. Like, Alex and I have been together for such a long time. We are even engaged now. We have a house together. We have a business together. We are even thinking of having a family together. But I have the biggest trust issues. I want to make something very clear. The trust issues did not start at Alex. What Alex did during our relationship did make my trust issues worse. But I feel like I've had these issues for a long time now. Like, it just got worse. I can honestly say that I trust my fiance 50%. I feel like every time he leaves my side, every time he's not with me, it's like a constant battle in my head, in my heart, that he might be out there doing something. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just the craziest thing. Like, even thinking about it right now, it gives me anxiety. Like, I feel like it is very hard for me to let go of him. It is very hard for me to like let him wander, or like let him go out with his friends and have like a guy's night. Like, it happens, it does, because I know that that is needed in a relationship. Like, I know he needs time alone, he needs time with his friends, but like, I swear every single time that happens, like, I get really bad anxiety. And I know that before he leaves, like, he really has to reassure me, like, I am not going to do anything that will hurt you. Like, I love you. Like, I would never do that to you ever again. But even though he tells me these things, like, I cannot fully believe him. And I honestly do not feel in my heart that it is healthy for me to feel that way. To be very honest with you, it's not just Alex. I feel like it is extremely hard for me to open up to people in general. Like, it's hard for me to hand my trust out to friends. I cannot do that. So to answer your question, no, I don't know if I could ever fully really trust Alex. Another question is, why are you going to marry Alex if you don't even trust him? Because I love him. And I know what a lot of you are gonna say in the comments, because I hear this a lot. People always say, you cannot love someone you do not trust. And honestly, I can tell you right now, yes, you can. You truly can. I love Alex. I wanna marry Alex, and I wanna have a family with Alex, and I honestly wanna grow old with Alex. I feel like Alex and I have been through so much together. Like, you guys have no idea. I just cannot find the way to trust him. I can't do that. But I love him so much, and I will marry him because of love. And I feel like I will work on myself to be able to give him a little more trust as time goes by. I can't do that right now because I don't know how. Another question you guys asked: are you jealous of Alex's side chick? What happened between Alex and this girl really hurt me, and it really put me in a very dark place. And for a long time, I remember looking back and thinking, why her? Like, what does she give you? What does she have that made you go look for her? Like, what was it? And if you guys follow my channel, you guys know that I actually went blonde, and it's hard for me to say out loud, but a part of me went blonde because I felt like that was what Alex liked. The girl that Alex had a sneaky relationship with is blonde. So I tried to change myself. I dyed my hair blonde to, I guess, I don't know, in a weird way, to feel better, to feel more attractive, to see if maybe that's something that he would like. I don't know. I don't know how. I can't explain it to you, but I feel like I found myself. And oh my god, like, I'm gonna fucking cry. Okay, stop, bitch. Okay, I found myself, and I stopped thinking so crazy where I wanted to mimic this girl and the way she looked to kind of fit what I believed my man to like. I said, you know what? I'm enough. I should be enough for him, and I am going to be me, and he should love me for that, because I'm honestly, I'm tired and I'm ashamed, I'm embarrassed of like thinking to myself, like, you're doing this to be someone else. Like, how the fuck do you feel? So I stopped, and I am very happy about that. I am very proud of myself for that, and it was hard, but bitch, I fucking did it. And I can say now that no, I am not at all jealous of her, and no, I do not want to be her. And once again, I don't fucking know how. I don't know. I feel like time, maybe maturity, like I grew up. I don't know. Another question is, when the cheating happened, did you stay because Alex was the only thing you knew? Did you stay because you were afraid that you would be alone? No. After I found out what was going on behind my back with Alex and this girl, Alex and I broke up, and we stopped talking for a while. That literally broke my heart, and I even thought that I could repair myself by finding love in someone else. So when Alex and I broke up and we stopped talking, I was talking to other people, but it never felt right. So I didn't stay because Alex was the only thing that I knew. I didn't stay because I was afraid to be alone. I honestly did stay because I had very strong feelings for Alex. When Alex came to me and he apologized and he sought forgiveness from me, like, I wanted with all of my heart to give him a second chance. Like, I wanted to see where our relationship would go. Another question is, has Alex's side chick ever tried to contact you again? Yes. This girl has emailed me. This girl has messaged me on social media. This girl has even gone as far as to come to our gym, bring her friends, and try to confront me. Another question is, do you feel like your relationship is falling apart little by little? I know that Alex and I recently posted a video on our couples channel, and if you guys haven't seen that video, I will link it down in the description. I know that we told you guys that we have been arguing about the smallest, the pettiest things recently, and that we are trying to seek counseling because we're trying to make our relationship better and we're trying to work on our relationship. We're trying to make it stronger, and it has started a lot of controversy with you guys. Like, I know a lot of you guys have messaged me and have asked me, like, do you think it's your trust issues? Like, do you think you're pushing Alex away? Do you think your relationship is going to be over? No, I do not believe that my relationship is falling apart. I will not say that my relationship is falling apart until I completely give it all that I have, because I know you guys have heard it so many times right now in this video, but I truly do love this man and I will work on this relationship if he also wants to work on this relationship. And I know that relationships can't get rocky. I know that people can fight and they will fight, but I also know that if we are able, if we are willing to fight for our relationship, we can make it. And I feel like it should show how much we want this relationship to last just by us admitting to need help and actually seeking help, seeking counseling so that we could work on this together. Another question is, what is the real reason you made your own YouTube channel? I know that when I first started my separate YouTube channel, when I first started my separate Instagram, a lot of people were commenting and they were saying that it seemed shady of me to try to branch off, to try to be separate from Alex, like if something was going on. But those are all assumptions. The only reason why I made a separate YouTube channel and my very own Instagram account is because I wanted to be more connected to you. I wanted to be able to have girl talk. I wanted to be able to express myself to you guys one-on-one so that you guys get to know me and that we can have fun doing girly things and we can do our nails and we can talk about outfits and how cute things are and diets and things like that. But that is the only reason why I created my own YouTube channel and why I have my own Instagram account. It was never my intention to make it seem to you guys like I was trying to separate myself from Alex, like if I was trying to leave Alex behind or anything like that. The final question says, does playtime get boring after so many years of being with the same man? No, sis, it does not. In my opinion, it gets better. I personally do not know how it is for anybody else, but from experience I can tell you that you guys are able to get to know each other and like really find out what you guys like, and eventually you will get comfortable enough to start discussing certain things that you might want to do, you might want to try. So no, it doesn't get boring. If anything, in my opinion, it gets way juicier, it gets way spicier. You guys are going to hate me because there are a lot more questions that you guys asked me, but to be honest with you, I don't think I can get through them all in this video. So if you guys want to see part 2, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys liked that I opened up to you guys and you guys got to know me a little more in this video, please give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment down below, talk to me, let me know what your opinions are, let me know how you feel, let me know if you've been through something like this. Also, if you guys would like to hear my personal story about how I found out that my man was cheating on me with another girl, like this video or comment down below. I do want to say that the reason why I want to make a video about that is because I want to show you guys that not every relationship is perfect, and I do want to open up to you guys with the truth, and I want to be real with you guys and tell you guys how I felt, how I found out. I have never been afraid to talk about what I went through. But that is all for this video. I truly do hope that you guys enjoyed it. I know that it was not my regular hype, fun, full of excitement video. I do apologize for that, but I feel like there is certain moments where I just want to stop, talk to you guys, and let you know that I am a real person with real feelings that actually goes through real life shit. I love you guys so much, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video.